A lot of people play duo completely wrong and always ask the same question: how do you actually play duo correctly? In this video I'll break down roles like IGL and Fragger, I'll show you how to play properly as a team and in which situation, and I'll go over the mistakes many duo make that cause them to lose most of their matches. If you apply even just some of the tips in this video, you'll start playing much more confidently in tournament. And by the way, this video can be useful not only for beginners, but also for more experienced players. So let's jump into it. Most duos still end up losing, and the reason is one simple mistake. They just don't understand how to play their role correctly. First you need to get the basics down, because if your roles are set up wrong, nothing else will work. We start with the roles IGL and Fragger. For those who really don't know what this is, in a duo team there are the two essential roles. Even if you're a strong player, the game won't flow smoothly without them. The first role is IGL, which stands for in-game leader. This is the person who commands the team and makes key decisions during team play. Come to me fast. Basically they decide where to rotate, whether to push the team or not, tar boxes and so on. But more on that later. Simply put, they're the brain of the team, leading everyone. At the same time they need a high understanding of the game and know how to act in many situations. And the most important thing, never hesitate. Fragger or support, call it whatever you want. This is the person who listens to the IGL calls and always supports them in everything. While the IGL commands and rotates you as a Fragger focus on getting kills, gathering materials, healing, everything you both need. Basically refers to duo. But it doesn't mean the Fragger never makes rotation decision or that the IGL can help the teammate if needed. It all depends on the situation. To figure out which role fits you, it's simple. If you want to lead and can make good decisions in tough situations, IGL is for you. But it's not always easy, because the outcome of the team depends on your choices. If you don't want to lead or overthink every move, or it just doesn't suit you and you're strong in fight, the choice is obvious, Fragger. But even if you understand the roles, that alone won't save you. Now let's cover basic but essential thing in a team play that a lot of mid to low layer players so often ignore. To dominate in duo, you first need to play as one team. Many players make the mistake of not acting as a single unit. Everyone just plays solo, and that's why they die so often. For example, one team is in one location and the other is 500 meters away. If you get pushed, you're always going to fight 1v2. Your teammate simply can't make it in time or it's already too late. And this is exactly why you lose most of your games. Not because you're bad, but because you don't play as a team. Even if you're not fighting, if one teammate is outside the zone and the other inside and you want to help each other, it's impossible. Always try to regroup as fast as possible if you get separated. That doesn't mean you have to stick to each other like glue all the time. If you watch pro level players, they are always together and do everything as a team. But if you can't always stay together, that's okay. Being together at all times isn't always necessary. For example, with Mr. Savage, sometime in mid-game they aren't even close to each other. They can be looting pretty far apart. But if something goes wrong, they can instantly rotate and help each other. If you understand what's happening around you and you are confident you can help your teammate in time, you can play at a distance. But you must always be ready to help instantly if the situation becomes dangerous. Loot spots together, farm materials together, teammate low on health, give them heals. Teammate needs mat, help them out. If you're together, this is never a problem. Got pushed? No problem. You are not alone. Pushing someone? Don't push solo, and don't loot a chest while your teammate is in a fight, help them. Always rotate together too. Even if it's slightly inconvenient, don't rotate 500 meters away while your teammate still needs to farm mat, unless the situation is critical. Another key thing, think not only about yourself, but also about your teammate. If you have full mats and your teammate has none, share them. If you have full heals and your teammate is low HP, give them some. This isn't a game where you can be greedy or think only about yourself. Results depend on your teamwork. This is way more effective than everyone just doing their own thing. Another mistake is poor communication and picking the wrong teammate. Some players, especially in tournaments, either talk too little or talk too much, giving useless information. For example, you push an opponent or rotate to the zone but give zero info to your teammate, while they don't even know what's happening. You need balance. It's not rocket science, you don't need me to explain every mistake, just share all the important info. And most importantly, stay calm. If you die, don't scream at your teammate. Analyze together what went wrong and why by reviewing the replays. When picking a teammate, you need someone who matches your playstyle. If you play fairly safe and your teammate is super fast and aggressive, there will be conflicts. You need someone with a similar style to yours. Also remember to play confidently, you need to sync with your teammate first. One tournament won't be enough, and that's why most do never improve and keep changing teammates every day. You need a plan, where to land, when and how to rotate, polish your communication, tactics and strategy to perfection. You should always have a plan from the start to the end of the game. Prediction outcomes so you know exactly what to do. That way you won't end up lost thinking, oh I died, I didn't know what to do or where to go. But here's the problem. Even if you have roles, even if you play together, you still might not understand how to fight properly. Many do just don't know when and how to take fight. They do it all randomly. The first mistake is not knowing how to act properly in different situations during the game. There are other 5 mistakes about which fights you should or shouldn't take. I already covered this in my video. These 5 mistakes are killing your progress in Fortnite. But here it's a bit different. Here we'll go over what the IGL and Fragger should do while looting, fighting and rotating early game, mid game and late game. Before the match, plan how you'll play, where to loot, rotation, everything. Let's break it down by phases. Early game, if you drop in a spot or location, your landing must be perfect. This is the main rule of early game. If you land poorly and get contested, your chances to survive are much lower, so practice your landing until it's flawless. Next, try to win the spot together, loot the entire spot fully, including all materials. If mats are missing, like stone, or the spot is unsafe, always have a plan for how to get them. A common mistake is leaving a spot under-looted, unless there's no other choice. Mid-game is basically the same. Keep looting, maybe even build boxes and farm surge, or fight depending on the situation. But here's key, don't take fights that bring you no value and only add unnecessary risk. This is where most games are decided. Late game. As I said before, IGL's job is to tar boxes and tunnels so the team can move safely through the zone. The IGL should always have plenty of materials, especially hard mats, metal and brick. Your teammate should help you supply this if you run out. IGL builds a safe path for the teammate, while Fragger looks for kills, which can be critical for refreshes, and also watches your back. Of course, it depends on the situation, and sometimes the Fragger might tar boxes. In a few situations, roles don't matter that much, but mostly you play your role. And remember, fights should always happen together. If you watch pro players or top duos, everything is executed automatically. They know where to rotate, how to loot, when to push, and they hardly need to say anything to each other. Communication exists, but it's minimal, because they have a perfect plan and clear understanding of their roles. Main thing, play as a team, know your roles and support each other. Communication, smart fights and overall strategy decide most games. Leave a comment with topics you want to see in future videos, subscribe to the channel and see you the next time. Peace!